So I think this is not working. Okay, so we'll leave that. I'll go to a video. Is it visible and audible to you, the video? Okay.
Is it true that some body systems are more familiar, well known? For example, the circulatory system. Many automatically know it includes the heart. Nervous system, yeah, the brain and many other things involved with it. Digestive system, we know the overall function and many structures of it. Muscular system, okay, you get the point. We're adding to our body system's video collection, but there's one system that I notice people aren't quite sure about what it includes, nor do they realize how incredible it is. It's the excretory system. In this video, we're going to introduce the human excretory system and then put extra focus on the kidneys.
So
and
kidneys
then
are
the
basically
nephron.
these structures. Two kidneys we have, left kidney and the right kidney, and these kidneys, what do? They will be helping in filtering the blood. So once the blood is being filtered, then what happens automatically? The remaining waste, which is the urine, will be flowing out of the body.
The nephron we save for later, so don't skip too much or you miss the best part. Okay, so let's consider two obstacles that have to be addressed for survival. I mean, there's a lot of obstacles, but here are two big ones. One, you have to maintain an osmotic balance. That means you got to find an osmotic balance by managing the
Now,
water in the
the
soluble.
main function of the kidney is to maintain the osmotic balance. Osmotic balance means the number of the solutes in the water which are present in our body should be appropriate. Otherwise, what happens if some molecules are very high in number and some molecules are very less in number? In that case, our body will not be able to accept everything, and they will not be able to convert the thing into the, or they will not be able to filter the things properly. So that is why the osmotic balance is important.
Body. And two, you have to get rid of metabolic
So
waste.
to remove, second function of the kidney is to remove the metabolic waste. So whatever the waste our body is generating, we have to remove it. If it is not removed, then the toxin will be produced.
What's metabolic waste? Well, it could include carbon dioxide or nitrogenous waste, which occur from the breakdown of proteins. There's a lot of protein breakdown in metabolic processes after all. The excretory system focuses on addressing those two major issues. Many organs and structures have roles in addressing these two issues and therefore serve roles in the excretory system. The skin, which excretes
So
water and
if we talk
substances.
about the skin, what they will be doing? They will be sweating, right? It will be producing the sweat.
The liver, highly involved in detoxification and produces urea, more on urea later. The lungs, which excrete the gas waste carbon dioxide. And those organs are also involved in other systems. Remember, body systems don't work in isolation. The skin is an organ of the integumentary system. The liver is an accessory organ in the
So
digestive
each and every
system.
organ of our
Lungs
body
are
is playing
organs.
certain roles, right? If they talk about the liver, it helps in digestion. Talking about the lungs, respiratory system. Then talking about the ovary for the reproductive system. Talking about the nerves, then for the nervous system. So each and every part of our body has certain roles to do it.
Of the respiratory system. But our focus in our short time is going to be on another set of organs that play a huge role in the excretory system, the kidneys. In fact, we could
So
say
this
the
is the
urinary
structure of the
system.
human urinary system, or we do call them as a human excretory system. Now, let us first start this. Talking about the excretion, as Pranaya has said, what it is the biological process of elimination. What do you mean by elimination?
Taking out.
Yeah, correct. Correct. So removing it out, taking out from the body, or just automatically it happens, which is like elimination. So it is a biological process of elimination of harmful metabolic waste. So whatever the waste are generated, harmful metabolic waste are generated in our body, those waste should be removed from the body of an organism. So we have to remove it from our body. And this question is important for 1 mark. And you should write a proper definition of it. You cannot write in cut short way. So in a proper way, it is the biological process of elimination of harmful metabolic waste products from the body of an organism. Now, what happened? The different organism has a different process. They will be removing it differently, right? Amoeba, they are unicellular. So what do? They do not have the different liver, pancreas, or they do not have the urinary bladder or the kidneys, all those things they do not have, right? Same goes for paramecium, they do not have that. So each and every individual or each and every organism, they remove the waste by the different way. Now, two things are there. The one is in unicellular organism and the other one are in the multicellular. So in the unicellular, how they will be doing it? How they remove the waste? What is the name of the process? Any idea, children? Kashvi, Pranaya,
I'm not sure.
Subhan, yeah.
Endocytosis.
Come again?
Is it endocytosis? Is endocytosis like taking in food or giving, like removing?
No. That is different. That is actually the digestion process, Namipa. So they will be doing the unicellular organism, they will be using the process called as the simple diffusion. Okay, very, very important, children. This question is. So by using the simple diffusion method, they will be throwing the waste out of the body. And now what is the simple diffusion? Simple diffusion is nothing but just to remove the waste from the body surface itself. Like if I have the amoeba here like this, okay? If amoeba is here, this is the body surface, right? So they do not have any particular organ or they do not have any particular part. So what do? Directly from the body surface, they are removing the waste out of the body. And this method is called as the simple diffusion, which occurs in many unicellular organisms. So mostly in unicellular organisms, this waste will be removed by the simple diffusion. So write this point. Many unicellular organisms remove these waste by simple diffusion. That is from the body surface into the surrounding. So directly from the body surface, they will be removing into the surrounding. So this is what the diffusion is. Whereas in the multicellular, what do we have? We have the different parts involved for the process.
Ma'am, I'm writing
And
down.
okay, write it. Till here, am I clear, children? Ayunija, Dhriti,
Yes, ma'am.
Abhinav,
Ma'am.
Meher,
Yes, ma'am.
Kashvi, Pranaya, Siddharth.
Yes, ma'am.
Shayan, what about you?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
So now talking about the multicellular, in them what happened? In complex multicellular organisms, they use specialized, they use specialized organs. So what do they have? They have these special organs for excretion, and these specialized organ in humans, that is called as the human excretory system. And the organs that are involved in this process constitute the excretory system.
Can
So
you
what?
go back to previous questions?
Yeah, I'm going back. So in the complex, what happened in the complex multicellular organism? They will be using the specialized organ, and these specialized organ, which is used for the excretion process, they are called as the human excretory system or the excretory system. So both have the differences. In the case of the unicellular, a simple diffusion process will be there, where they will be removing the waste directly from the body surface into the surrounding. Whereas in the complex one, complex multicellular organism, what they will be doing, they will be having a certain specialized organ. Through these organs, they will be removing the waste out of the body. Done, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now the second topic of it is the excretion in human, which is done basically by the excretory system. So excretion in humans. So the excretory system of humans, what do? They collect and drains out waste. So they will be collecting the excretory system of the human, they will be collecting out the waste and they will be draining it out from the body. So the two purpose they will be doing it. First is the collection and the second one is draining out. So one time they will be collecting, whereas another time they will be draining, they will be removing it out of the body. And this will be done by the different organs. And it consists of human excretory system, which has the different parts. It has a pair of kidneys, then a pair of ureter, then a urinary bladder, and the last one they have the urethra. They have urethra, which is also called as the urinary opening. So these are the parts of the human excretory system. So a pair of kidney, a pair of ureter, a urinary bladder, and then urethra as well as the urinary opening. So we will have the two kidneys. Now what happened? These two kidneys, this is the left kidney. For you it will be left, for me it is right. So left kidney, the right kidney, as we said, a pair of kidney, right? So we should have two, left kidney, right kidney. Then a second one is a pair of ureter. So coming out from this kidneys will be small tube-like structure which are called as ureter. So here we have the left ureter, and the other side, what do we have? We have the right ureter. Then the third part is the urinary bladder. So these two ureters, they will be joining in a muscular organ, and this muscular organ is called as the urinary bladder. Called as the urinary bladder. And the last part is urethra or urinary opening. So at the end of this urinary bladder, here, what will be there? A opening will be there, and this opening is called as the urethra. So that is how the different organs are there, different parts are there. A pair of kidney, a pair of ureter, a urinary bladder, and then urethra or urinary opening. Am I clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am. Can you go
Yes.
back to previous page?
Okay, I'll back. If in case, children, any one of you have doubt, just let me know. I'll clarify it again. Kashvi, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Kashvi, have you understood?
Yes, ma'am. I understand.
Okay. If in case you have any doubt, Kashvi, you can ask me, okay, anytime.
Okay, ma'am.
Siddhi, any doubt?
Can you move to the next page?
Yeah, I'm moving to the next page.
Ma'am,
Yeah,
sometimes people say that I have stones in my kidney. So how does that happen?
that is happening because there's a lot of calcium produced in our body. So, we are eating the different kinds of the seeds, like tomato seeds, we are eating the banana also. Sometimes it has very, very minute seeds. Then other seeds also, like the flax seeds we are eating, flex seeds we are eating. So what happens in those seeds, they have the calcium carbonate. And that calcium carbonate, when it gets dissolved in the body, it just go and make the stone. That is the reason we are getting it. So whenever we are eating the tomatoes, we should make sure that we should not eat, the seeds of it in high amount.
Okay, ma'am, got it. Thank you.
Welcome. Done, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we'll go to the next one now. Now we will be starting to discuss about the each and every part of it. So let's start with the kidney. So the first one are the kidneys. Very, very important for the 3-mark question. Fine. So most of the year they are asking about the kidney. What they are asking, two things they ask basically. They ask about the location where they are present, and the second thing, the functions of kidney. So both the things you should know in a very good way. So first thing is the location. So each kidney is a bean shaped. So you have seen in the diagram also now. So both are what? They are bean shaped, reddish brown in color. So what they can do, they can give you children the color also. They can tell you like name the organ which is reddish brown in color. So you should write kidney. Okay. So they are reddish brown in color and are located in the abdomen. One on either side of the backbone. So this is the location of the kidney. So they are located in the abdomen, one on the either side of the backbone. So this answer you should write if they ask you the location. So they are located on either side of the backbone in the abdomen. Children, let me complete this and then I'll give you some time, okay? Now, second point, the left kidney is placed, the left kidney is placed a little higher than the right kidney. So this is because of the liver and the lungs. It happens that left kidney is a little higher than the right. Sorry, it is not kidneys, it is kidney. Right kidney. Fine. Talking about the function of the kidneys, the first function removes the poisonous substances. So what they will be doing? They will be removing the poisonous substances such as the urea, excess of water, and then salts also they will be removing it. Then the second function, they regulate the osmotic pressure. Osmotic pressure is basically nothing but the maintenance of water and the solutes in our body, or we can say water balance in our body. So regulate the osmotic pressure or water balance of the blood. This is the second function. And coming to the third function of it, it regulates pH of the blood. It regulates pH of the blood. These are the three major functions of the kidney, and it comes for the 3 marks, children. 3 function, 3 marks actually. So first function, they will be removing the poisonous substance such as the urea, extra water, as well as the salt. Second function, they will be regulating the pH of the blood, and last function, they will be regulating the osmotic pressure. So osmotic pressure is the balance between the water and the solutes in the blood. Am I clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Others?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Siddharth? So many voices are still remaining. I can't hear them. Meher, Siddharth, Dhairya.
Yes, ma'am.
So that is about the kidney location and the function where they are present. Write it down, children.
Can you move to the next place?
Yeah. Since the functions are important, don't write in the paragraph, just draw some boxes and write it. So that when you revise it, it becomes easy for you. But in the exam time, write in the point form.
Ma'am, why is the left kidney placed a little?
It is because of the position of the lungs and liver. You remember what happens? Liver, the position of the liver is actually a bit more. They are occupying a little more size, more space. That is the reason that because of it, it goes a little upward. Let me see if it is working. I'll show you that what I wanted to show. It is not working. Done, children?
Done, ma'am.
Others?
1 minute.
Ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
Done, ma'am.
I'm done.
Okay.
Due to some network issues, I have to leave now.
I hope children now You have understood what we have discussed today, right?
Ma'am, can I leave?
Shubhansh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So children, I think daily I'm setting some case-based questions. Are you going through them? As we have discussed, like it is very, very important for you to go through them. How many of you have seriously gone through them? I think almost 5 pages I have shared with you, I think, on daily basis, one each. No one has gone through?
6, I guess.
6, okay. Today it was 6th one, I guess. So have you gone through it, Moksha, Siddharth, Aryan, Riti, Ayonija, Abhinav, Shubhansh? Huh?
No, ma'am.
No. See, don't do that. In your busy schedule, take out some 2 to 3 minutes children for it. Fine, it will be very, very useful when it comes for your board exam. So what happens when you read it? You will be getting the idea how to frame the answer. That is the reason I have given you the question as well as all other answer also. I could have given you just question, right? In that case, you would have not opened them itself, correct? Now, since it is question with the answer, at least open them, read it once. I am not saying to learn it. Read it once, because once you read them, then what happens? Something will be going to your brain, and automatically, maybe during a board exam, any one question comes in, what happened? You will be thinking, okay, Manisha ma'am has shared some question. I don't know what it is, but okay, fine, let me write something. So at least something you will be connecting and writing it, okay? So do that. It is very, very important, okay? And as I told you, life process chapter, I have 103 sheets for it. So I've just shared 6, I guess, right? Still so many are there. So you should do that, children, on time. It's like, it's no use. I am working for it, but you are not reading it. Correct?
Yes.
Or should I stop sending it?
No, ma'am. If it's useful.
It is definitely useful. That's the reason, Abhinav, I'm sharing that, right? Kashmi and Pranaya, are you getting it, right?
Yes,
So,
the amoeba one.
yeah, today I have shared the amoeba. It's very, very important, the today question actually. So every year, you know, if you open any of the sample paper, amoeba is like, you know, the must actually. Every year they ask for it. So that is the reason, you know, it has been posted there. Just read it, children. Read it. Don't learn it. Read it and try to understand it on your own. And then write during the board exam. Okay?
Ma'am,
So,
could you compile it into a file and send, ma'am? Ma'am, because like it will be easier, ma'am, at last minute.
see, every time, Aaron, you want me to work, but you don't want you to work.
Ma'am, I'm still making a file, ma'am, but one still
Now
97
it would be
pages left, ma'am.
515 questions at one, ma'am. No. Send it
More
individually.
than that. Yeah, yeah. So file, you want me to compile the file? It means like all together you want me to share that?
Yes, ma'am. Like PDF.
Then you will not be learning it. I am telling you, you'll be just scrolling and you know enjoying. Oh, I have so many questions. I have so many questions. You will be thinking that only. So you won't read that. That is the reason, you know, I have made it separately, one question each, so that in the night time when you chit chat with your friends, at least once you can read it. I'm hoping. I am not sure you are doing it or not, but yes, I'm hoping it. I have trust on you. Correct? And children, on Thursday, I won't be available. So your science class will not be there. And your bio class, sorry. Bio class will not be there. I'll just ask if physics sir will be taking the class or not. But I cannot guarantee you that he will be taking. Okay? So most probably on Thursday, the bio class will not be there. I'll try to fix it for the physics if he is free. If not, then you will be free during that time.
What
Understood,
about
children?
chemistry?
Yeah.
What about tomorrow's chemistry?
Chemistry sir is taking, right?
Okay.
Fine. Chemistry sir is taking for some time actually. We'll let you know about the reason, about the good news, we'll let you know. So right now he'll be taking for some time and then later on ma'am will be calling.
Okay.
Okay? Fine, children, then. We'll meet you soon.
Thank you, ma'am.
Till then, read whatever we have done, just go through them, read it, and on daily basis, case-based questions are must. If you want really your brain should work, read it. Okay, children, then thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.